today?
We're gonna shoot till about 5 p.m. and then I'll just head straight to the airport because my flight is at 9 p.m.
What do you currently do for work?
I am currently juggling 3 creative jobs and primarily a model. That's always been something I've been doing since I was like 16, 17. And then through modeling, I've realized that I wanted to stay longer in the creative industry. Now I am also a content creator. I have a social media agent and she manages a lot of like my brand partnership, a lot of like micro-influencing content that I do. I'm a graphic designer by trade. I did start a brand design studio late of 2024, but I've actually lowered my capacity. Instead of scaling it into a full-grown business, I can be the one doing the design instead of managing people. But essentially I'm working as a model, content creator and a graphic designer.
Hello, this is Jay. She's helping me with my video. I think it's so
Ground floor.
Who's picking you up from the airport?
Really no one. I wish. I usually just take the sky bus. I'm used to doing things alone. I feel like I'm so like hyper independent, self-reliant, girly. I like things out.
Really waiting up.
Mom wasn't very supportive when I was younger, so it didn't really go anywhere. And then I eventually moved out of home, start up my social media and see where that takes me. Reach out to a bunch of photographers to work with. One thing led to the other. So like, oh, this is not going to be like a long lasting career. It's not going to be something that like I will do forever. I'll just have fun with it. And I think now that I am older, I'm like, wait, actually like there are so many opportunities in this industry, like creative industry, that I feel like really works well with what I'm doing now. I prefer being in front of the camera, I think because I started in modeling, but behind the camera I feel like it gets my gears and brain really working, because I think from a design perspective as well, I'm always like thinking big picture, and being able to see everything from behind the lens makes so much sense to me because everything clicks.
How do you maintain glass skin while traveling so much? My skin gets so dried up with travel.
I feel like skincare is a question I get asked a lot. Honestly, I think what really works is that I actually don't wear makeup every day. I actually let my skin breathe. In terms of like my staple skincare, I try to keep everything really clean and minimal.
What are your favorite products right now? What are you using?
I switch between my skincare. I'll pop some photos up of like the brands that I recommend. That's probably the best way to go. Skincare ultimately for me comes down to diet. Not every product works for everyone. Some people, depending on your skin type, need to find the right ingredients. One tip I do recommend, I noticed that once I started washing my face in the sink with cold water instead of using hot water, because hot water opens up your pores. When using cleansers, instead of applying it straight onto your face, but you activate the skin, the product, the cleanser by rubbing it,
foam it up and
foam it up and then put it on.
And
So
also
it's
with moisturizer, because you
warm it, warm it up in your hand and then tap it on.
I was walking and I was taking
And then I looked at it and I was like, oh my god, that's me. I took the bulk of brochure back for me. I took the whole brochure with me.
Is it true that you get free stuff as a model?
Short answer is no. The long answer as to why people think we get free stuff, I think it's because in terms of what I do, because I do content as well, I work with PR agencies and they essentially connect influencers to brands, and so that's where the free stuff comes from, but it's not actually from a modeling shoot that you get free stuff. But sometimes I've been on set where a client has some products that we've used because it's already been open. Cute.
Do you feel like social media is a good representation of who you are?
Yes and no. I feel like social media is definitely a channel and like an aspect of who I am. I think naturally I have very like aesthetic and curated eyes, but I think there are also many aspects of my life that I feel like I don't share. It's like I share a lot, but I'm also a very private person. It's always a fine balance between when I'm organic and when I'm, I guess, more aesthetic. But in terms of my overall personal branding of social media, I think that it's definitely a good representation of who I am, but it's not everything about me. So it's like a channel, a way to also attract more clients, both in the modeling and content industry. I think social media is such a big industry that's changing lately, and I think that's why it's really good to explore different channels so like YouTube and TikTok. I think it's a little bit scary and daunting for me to tap into new channels and think of ways to be more raw and organic, which is why I'm trying it out on YouTube here. I think it'll be really interesting to see how it goes to bring everything together. Yeah. Is it a beauty dish? I love a good R&B playlist or like a Spanish, Latin, reggaeton vibe. I got a question. It says, what are your favorite makeup products? I do love my luxury makeup like Hourglass, Givenchy. A lot of Sephora products I'm really getting into. Stuff from like W Cosmetics as well. My sister always recommends like beauty stuff to me. Like she literally took the whole bag and like flipped it over. She was like, oh my god, you got this like Makeup by Mario brush. She's like, it's so expensive. I'm like, yeah. I'm actually going to Beijing and Shanghai. Literally a couple weeks, which it's funny because like I'm a type A when it comes to work and like everything else, but when I'm traveling, I am the most spontaneous person. I prefer like one-way flights, but this is the first time I'm actually doing return trip. I will hopefully get a vlog out for that. Oh, and then I'm going to Bali and Lombok for my cousin's wedding / maybe Okinawa for a month from November to December, which I think will be really exciting because I love Japan. I've been to Japan only once, but the time that I spent in Japan was probably my best travel so far. And I was there for like 2 months, so I felt like I actually lived there. I feel like the more I talk about this, it's like April, May, June, I'm out. I'm like, where am I? I'm not even in Melbourne. It's giving like corporate cool vibes. Oh yeah. It's like, it's not wet. Like my hair is like, it's okay. This is actually a blazer, but now it's top. Okay, I've always wanted to live in Barcelona, and I've never been to Barcelona, but there's just like this calling in me that makes me feel like I resonate a lot with the culture, the design, the architecture. I just feel like people are so happy there, and I really want to go to places that I feel really like energetic and happy from. It really makes you appreciate like what you have when you come back. New York is also one of the places that I really want to go to. I feel like I just love the hustle and bustle, especially at my current life stage. I also want to go to Rio, so they're very, very different places.
You ever felt out of place in this industry?
A lot of my life when I felt out of place, not just in this industry, a big part of that though has made me really resilient and adaptable to situations.
What helps you stay disciplined?
Life admin is so important. I love having like a Sunday reset, but building out small habits. My calendar is also color coded, but like that's all graphic design.